So I decided to install switchback headlights into the Nissan Silvia S15, but I found that this was happening when I turned the indicators on. Not the best look. So how do you fix that? Now this will be a problem if you install LEDs anywhere in the car. So I got these side indicators from eBay to replace these ones here. Now this is one of the original ones, and the other side is clear and different, so I'm going to fix that and make sure both of them are the same with these smoked units. Now they weren't too expensive, which is really good, and luckily these are really easy to swap out. All you need to do is reach into the wheel arches. Hopefully you don't have wheel arch liners like us. Twist the light fitting and then push the original light unit out from behind the fender. Then you want to just go the reverse of where you came from and install that light bulb housing onto the new side indicator and then clip it in. You do want to make sure this is in properly as well. And this is how they look when they're switched on with regular incandescent bulbs. They look pretty good and I like them against the silver. Now that's done, back to the hyperflashing indicators. So you can see when I test them out initially, they work normally, and that's by the hazards. So they'll always blink a regular pace when you're using the hazards, but when you use the indicators and you haven't installed them properly, you get the hyperflashing. And to fix that, this is what you need. An indicator relay adjustable unit. And you can see on the top that there's a little dial, and that's the adjustable part. Great, so now we know what to use to fix the LED from hyperflashing. How do we get to the original blinker unit? It's super easy, just remove that lower trim and you can see this little black box here. It's got one connector with 3 wires going into it. Now the adjustable unit will actually plug in, but it's not wired up correctly, so you have to make some custom pins to be able to wire it up correctly. To create the 3 wires, all you need are spade terminals and then the receiving ends, and that's it. So you can see here there's a positive terminal, there's a negative terminal, and then the L, which is the signal. So you want to wire it up as I am here. So black goes to negative. Your signal, which is the top one in the Nissan plug, is also the flat one in the unit. And then your positive is on the other side. Nice and easy, nothing too special there. And I'll just zoom in a little bit so you can get a really good look at the wiring. Alright, so time to set the pace of the indicators. So you can see this is now working, which is great. And I'll just do a demo here where you'll see I'm turning the knob and then the indicators start to flash really quickly, or they'll flash really slowly depending on the way you turn the knob and how much you turn it. So then to test it out, just turn ignition on and play with your indicators. Already that's way better, but I'm just going to play around with that dial again and you can see the indicators speeding up or slowing down. Cool, so that's really it. All you've got to do is neaten up that little module, and I've just taped it up to where the original relay would sit. And I'm upgrading the side indicators with LEDs as well. Now that the module is in place, these won't hyperflash either. And you can see this is the incandescent versus the yellow LED, which is much brighter and much more yellow. Looks really nice. So if you're looking to install LED switchbacks for your Nissan Silvia S15 or any other Nissan of this vintage, for example, this is exactly what you need to do so that you don't get that hyper flashing or hyper blinking of the indicators. Hope that's helped you out. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I'll be dropping more S15 content soon. Thanks and see you later.